Welcome, guys. This is Jules the Rock Hobbyt, and you're listening to Rockers Dive Radio. That was the Muddies with We Are the Muddies. And joining us is A Letter to Jane. They are out of Dublin, Ireland. And, guys, how are you guys doing?
Too bad. Good. Thanks for having us.
Awesome. This is really exciting because just yesterday they released their debut EP, Lost and Loathing. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's a 5-track EP. Came out on the 16th there. It's just 5 songs. It's a good representation of the sort of sound we go for as a band. You know, it's the kind of message we try to portray. And I guess, you know, it was a long writing process for it. But, so it's just a real representation of what we're hoping to do, what we're going for.
Nice. So how did you guys come to be? How did you guys form as a band?
This is the funny story here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was in a band that, you know, didn't really do anything or whatever. And so that disbanded about 3-4 years ago. So I was approached by a member who has now left the band, and, you know, he said, yeah, we'll start up a project or whatever. So in Dublin, we have this park in the middle of the city called Stephen's Green, and, you know, if you like alternative music or whatever, it's where everyone kind of migrates to on a Saturday. So Ben, lead guitar, was halfway to passed out on the grass one day. And I just went over and I said, you look like a guitarist. And he said, well, I'm a guitarist, so... really the start of the band, yeah.
No, the reason for me being passed out on the grass was part of the culture around there was consuming copious amounts of alcohol, being the rebellious teenagers that we were. So that was the state he found me in. I showed up the next day to where we practice now, and we just jammed, I suppose. The ball kept rolling from there.
Yeah, that's 4 years now.
About 3 years.
So who does the songwriting?
Ben, really.
Yeah, Ben does most of it. I think everyone...
We all chip in with like lyrics and stuff, but Ben writes the majority of like riffs and...
Yeah.
You know, and JJ obviously does the drums, Aaron the bass. But we all come together when it comes to lyrics and stuff, you know?
Yeah, a lot of the time I'll just bring a demo to the band, I'll have a chorus written and then, you know, some riffs to go around it and just a few ideas, and if they like it, then we start working on it, and everyone just throws in their ideas. And
yeah, we all kind of work off each other, like, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. So, and when it comes to musical influences, when you guys are performing and when you're writing, what are some bands that have influenced you?
There's so many.
Yeah, I guess, like, we all listen to very different types of music. Like, Aaron's into jazz, Ross is into very heavy modern metal, you know, JJ's into pop punk, and Jody, he's into rap and stuff. So we all try to bring, not major influences, but just little bits and pieces from all those ideas. But regarding metal, regarding the sound we have as a band, it's very similar to the likes of Motionless in White, The Amity Affliction, Parkway Drive.
Yeah,
there's a lot of really sort of big bands of the same genre out there that we take a bit of influence from.
Him has become somewhat of an influence in the last year or so. Yeah,
I'm a massive Him fan, so
cool.
It all comes
awesome. So, and then when it comes to, okay, so like the guitar player, or the bass player, is there what is it that you play? Like, getting a little technical here for the musical instrument geeks. What is it that you play?
Computer-wise, or...
Yeah.
Oh, like Fender, Gibson, or whatever. What is it that you play?
I play a Dean Deceiver. I've been using it with the band for the last year and a half, I guess. It's just a really light guitar. It's we use drop C tuning. I use 11s on it. It's just it's a set neck. It's just a real lightweight guitar. It's very good for playing live, and it's just my weapon of choice, really. It's just real handy for this type of music, I suppose.
Nice. Well, what about the rest of you guys?
Well, I play a Taurus T24 Washburn bass.
Oh, cool.
really nice bass, to be honest. It's,
Does the trick.
Basically it does what I want it to do. That's about it.
Nice.
Whatever, Mike is just lying around.
And Jody, our other guitarist, he plays a really nice PRS. I'm not sure the exact model, but he's had it. It's only a new guitar as well, but he's using it with the band.
Right.
And drum-wise?
My kit, I'd say, is about 20 years old. I've hand the Pearl Target, but I don't know, it just has this great big rumble out of it, and then cymbals are anything from Zildjian to Post. How do you say P-A-I-S-T?
Couldn't I?
Well, the Irish word for children is pasta, and that's spelled the same way, so we'll just call it pasta. I'd love to play vinyl, but I can't afford them. And I was breaking cymbals a lot about 2 years ago, so they're just all different brands and replacements and stuff.
Nice. So, also the title Loss and Loathing, how did that come to be? Was there a specific story behind that, or kind of a collective thought or meaning behind that of loss and loathing, or who thought of that?
Like the EP is just a collection of songs we've written over the last few years, and it's just, the reason it's the title track is because it's a very sort of overlying theme, loss and loathing. All the tracks, they're either about one thing or the other. They're about anger, frustration, or they're about, sadness, loss, despair. It's all very gloomy and dark, and I think we just came up with that name because it just sort of embodies what the EP is really well.
Nice. And you guys have also got a music video that you currently put out. How was that? How was the process of doing that?
That was real
very cold.
It was freezing. We filmed it in a park in the middle of the night, and it was pitch black.
Bushy Park, was it?
Yeah. It was a local place.
I still don't know why you kept on taking off all of your t-shirts.
Well, all aside, it was a cold night. Everything froze over. The drums froze over. There was frost on our guitar cases, but it was so much fun. We were HMG, and we worked with him before for a music video that we've yet to release. It's coming out in June, and he's just a really great guy to work with. Really professional, and we just had a lot of fun with it, and we're really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it looked amazing. I have to say, it looked very, very professional looking too. So also when it comes to, I noticed kind of with your sound, would you say similar to with the Warped Tour? Like, would you guys try for the Battle of the Bands when Warped Tour comes to UK?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Warped is probably the dream at the moment. I mean, ever since we were 12 or 13, you see your favourite bands on there, so...
Yeah, it was all the bands that play that festival sort of got us into this type of music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can definitely see you guys there. I mean, unfortunately, being that I'm in America, I wouldn't be able to see you guys at the UK, but I know I've been, seeing that they do the whole Battle of the Bands per state. Like, here in North Carolina, they'll have pick your band, and there's 5 or 6 people throughout the state, and then you vote, and I can definitely see you guys doing that. That's awesome. You're fit for that definitely. Also, guys, do you guys have a song request? We're gonna play a song real quick, and we'll come right back. Do you guys have a request you want to hear?
Deftones, Heartwired. New song, new album.
Who's that?
Deftones, Heartwired.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Deftones. The computer is lagging. Okay. We have Change, My Own Summer, Romantic Dreams, Swerve City, and Tempest.
Change.
All right.
Definitely.
Talk. All right. So, guys, listeners, if you are just now tuning in, we are speaking with A Letter to Jane. They're out of Dublin, Ireland. And we're going to throw in one of their requests right quick. So, we got some Deftones on Rockers Dive Radio. Hey guys, this is Jules the Rock Hobbyt. You're listening to Rockers Dive Radio. So a little Deftones here on RDR where we rock the planet together. And we are with A Letter to Jane. Hey guys.
How's it going?
So if you guys are just tuning in, they are from Dublin, Ireland. They've released a debut EP yesterday, Loss and Loathing. So we've been talking about that. Also, you can check out this interview. Again, if you missed the first half, it's going to be on YouTube. My YouTube channel is by the same name, Jules the Rock Hobbyt, and you'll be able to listen to all of it. But first of all, we were just talking about albums we're excited about. Tell us a little bit, guys, some albums that you're looking forward to hearing or you've already bought and you're really digging. Just, what's that? Tell us about some music you've been enjoying lately.
I can't remember the last album I bought.
I got Florence and the Machine's latest album there not too long ago, which is pretty fantastic. I've been digging that most. And like I said earlier, Cradle of Filth, their album from last year, the most recent one, is an absolute masterpiece. Like,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kendrick Lamar's last album a whole lot lately.
Oh,
Depends on Butterfly. Yeah. Massive influence for
Sweet. So, and kind of going off of music for a second, but I heard you were saying something about Fallout a while ago. Is there any stuff you've been interested in that's been piquing your interest lately? With games or movies?
Like a month. Just like locked into Fallout 4. My character's actually named Ted Mills after one of his songs.
Oh.
Which is really like a
Yeah, we're all gamers, really, apart from JJ.
I like books.
So what kind of books have you been enjoying?
I just finished that one, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That was really intense. That was the best
cool.
I've had in a long time.
I actually just finished The Dead Zone by Stephen King. Really good.
That's a good book as well.
Really
Cool, yeah.
I'm like halfway through Brave New World by Adolphus Huxley. It's pretty good so far.
Oh, man.
Cool. So, and you said you guys are a lot of gamers, so like what are some other games that you guys are interested in?
Well, a lot of like Fallout 4, a lot of Bethesda stuff, like the Elder Scrolls, all of those. I love the Kingdom Hearts games.
Yes, awesome.
Like, I played them growing up, and I got this sort of remake for PlayStation 3, and I've just been playing them like crazy.
I'm a massive like survival horror nerd.
Yeah.
I've been playing Alien Isolation was like the last real scary game that I played, but Silent Hill is probably one of my favorites. Like
Dark Souls.
Yeah. Dead Space is one of my favorite games.
Dark Souls are fantastic. I'm the only one of my friends who have completed both of them.
And
they're tough, alright.
there's this game that came out last week, Enter the Gungeon, that I've been playing non-stop since it came out. That's amazing.
What's that?
Enter the Gungeon.
Oh.
So you said Kingdom Hearts. Isn't it the third one now that's coming out?
Yeah, I've never been so excited for anything.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's cool.
the reason I bought a PS4, like, way too excited for it.
Yeah, we are too. Especially the guy over here that keeps nodding his head at like everything you guys are saying. He's like nodding like yes. So, yeah.
Sweet.
But so back to music for a moment. So where will you guys be playing coming up here soon? I know you guys will be playing in your area. Anybody that's listening, because I mean we do have UK listeners as well. Let them know what's coming up next for you guys.
We have a few shows lined up, and we've been quiet enough gig-wise with the whole recording and filming process for the videos and the EP. But next weekend we are playing the Dugout in Cavan with Words That Burn.
In Carrick Cross. That's in County Monaghan. But,
somewhere in the country, anyways. So we're excited for that. And on May the 21st, we'll be supporting Making Monsters, a fantastic Irish band in Fibber McGee's from Dublin City. Yeah.
Fibber is our go-to venue.
Yeah, it's the local metal bar, really. And we play there a lot.
Very cool. Cool. And you guys said earlier that you're working on your next music video?
It's actually finished. We're going to release it soon. It's for our track, which is on the EP as well. That's all done and dusted, and it's ready to come out hopefully in mid-June.
Very cool. And so a little bit of an off-topic question, but a question I always like to ask just for fun is, if you could be a superhero or a villain, who would you be?
Okay.
Obviously Batman. Like, obviously that.
You know Harry Osborn from Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Like, he knew what he was doing.
Oh,
cheekbones.
Yes, cheekbones.
I would love to be Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen. That'd be
Oh, cool.
Daredevil's real cool on like Netflix, like, you know. Daredevil's pretty cool. Probably Daredevil.
I'd like to be Catwoman.
Catwoman.
I like the colour black.
And leather.
Well, so is there any other things that you guys would like to announce or tell your fans?
The next video should be dropping in summer, and that was probably definitely the bigger of the two productions for the video. You know, we've got actors and stuff acting out a really personal narrative. So yeah, we hope that can touch the hearts of a lot of people in one way. So we're really excited to put that out. We're trying our hardest to just get outside of Ireland, even over to the UK would be really cool as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just delighted. Like, the EP, it's been received so well. You know, we're getting so much great feedback. People are just loving the songs, so we couldn't be more delighted, you know.
Thank you to everyone who has been checking it out.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can't believe I almost forgot this question as well. But also, you guys are independent, and that's one of the main things here at Rockers Dive is we have all kinds of music, but we like to focus on the independent artists because, I mean, independent artists are working their butts off, you know? You're doing it all by yourself. So the question that pertains here is, how do you guys feel about doing it independent? I mean, you're doing this all on your own, but the challenges that you face, or basically what the question I'm asking is, what challenges do you feel like you face every day doing it in an independent sort of way?
It's a lot of hard work, regards to getting everything arranged ourselves, you know, booking the gigs, making sure everyone shows up at the right places at the right time, just getting work done when it needs to be done. It is a lot of hard work, and it is a lot of pressure sometimes, but it's the most rewarding thing we've ever done, you know?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, we salute you for that, because like I said, that's what we enjoy most, is finding these independent artists and putting a spotlight on them, because that's where it belongs. You guys belong in the spotlight for putting yourselves out there and putting yourself through so much hard work to do what you love, you know? But guys, I know that it's sort of kind of late over your way. What is it now, almost 8?
Yeah, 10 to 8.
10 to 8. So guys, A Letter to Jane, they've got a new music video coming out. They've got the EP that just came out yesterday, so please go check that out. Go to iTunes and Spotify. They're on there, Lost and Loathing, and it's amazing. We will be hearing it spinning here on Rockers Dive Radio before too long. And as always, we will be back on Saturdays at 2. And thank you guys so much for joining us. This has been really, really cool. And any last words? I know I already asked that, but any last words for anybody out there?
Just thanks a million, and I hope you all love the music.
We hope to see you soon on the States.
100%.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Love to see you guys over here. Then I wouldn't have to fly over there. That would be amazing. But thank you guys again so much.
Thanks for having us.
Any requests before we head out? You got a request you want me to throw in there for you guys?
Just stick with some hymn, sure. Some hymn. Bit of hymn.
Him. I love him.
Oh,
and
awesome.
And of course we don't have him though. I have mentioned that before. I'm like, put some hymn in there. Anybody else that you guys want to hear?
Similar.
Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive, okay. Okay. So, I'm going to cue that in there. And, alright. So, guys, thank you again so very, very much. A Letter to Jane, check them out. Lost and Loathing is on iTunes and Spotify. Check them out. And stay tuned on their Facebook page for any other news as well. So, thank you again. And right now we're going to throw in a request from A Letter to Jane, some Parkway Drive on Rockers Dive Radio.